Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 16th to the 23rd. We're taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I do suggest you check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs that come out on my channel throughout the week. Also, please remember that time in the spirit realm is irrelevant. So these may be upcoming energies, they may be current energies, or they could be a validation from spirit in regards to some sort of past energy. If you're looking for a personal reading, you can contact me at oracleintuitions1111@gmail.com, or see my website at oracleintuitions.com, or you can reach me through a Facebook or Instagram, both at Oracle Intuitions. All right. Also, remember that on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m. we do live mini readings, and these are for our subscribers. We also have live spiritual guests at 2 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time on Sundays. So make sure that you click subscribe, click like, and please comment below if this reading has resonated with you. So let's take a look at the energies coming in for our beautiful Virgos. All right, here we go. I love this deck, but it is very hard to shuffle because the cardstock is so thick, but it's beautiful. So there we go. Six of Winter, this is in the mind. So this is the mental energy. Six of Winter, we have the rescue cat. It talks about the challenging times are coming to an end, and you can now breathe a sigh of relief, let the past go, and embrace the happier times ahead. So in traditional tarot, this would be your Six of Swords energy. And what it really talks about is it feels like you may be seeing on the horizon some sort of relief coming in, or perhaps maybe you're already headed towards that. Now, remember that this is going to relate to whatever aspect it falls within your life, whether this is romance, career, whatever. It just feels like, you went through some difficult times in the past. Now, this could be recent past, maybe over the past little while, but that relief is starting to come in. It's starting to flow into smoother waters. So within the body, okay, externally, we have the Seven of Summer. This is also the Seven of Cups energy. And it talks about it's time to stop procrastinating and make a decision so that you can move forward with a priority. If you need to do more research, then do so, but don't overthink the situation. Listen to your heart. So this would fall in with the Six of Winter. How this movement happens, you need to start procrastinating. I feel like for some of you, this could be moving towards somebody. Maybe perhaps, you know the steps that you need to take in order to help a situation in some sense. Or this could have to do with a career path, okay? So if you've been thinking, how do I get this career going? It feels as though you may already have the ideas in your mind, but you just need to start making those movements. I feel like for some of you, you may be in this place, of thinking, I have to have this in place and this in place and this in place before I can move forward. Let's say, for example, you're wanting to start a YouTube channel, all right? And you're thinking, I need this professional microphone, I need this professional camera, I need to have this professional this, that, or the other thing before I can start doing it. However, a good portion of videos are actually made off of people's phones, right? With a cheap microphone. So this is basically what Spirit is saying. Instead of having to, if you're procrastinating, if you're taking your time, if you're not just doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing, it's going to be hard for that flow of those waters to come through. But I do feel you're starting to move forward. So from message from Spirit, we have the Two of Spring. And it says, your vision, creativity, and dedication to your cause have brought you great success. In fact, it may be your best interest to get a partner to assist it with your endeavors or expand the number of people helping you. So again, if it comes to a career, maybe perhaps you do need, to ask people to help you. Maybe perhaps you just need some inspiration. Maybe it's just a matter of people motivating you and saying, get up in the morning, come on, let's go. I'm giving you success. I'm helping you with this success in some way. For some of you, I do feel that this could have to do with a romantic situation. All right. It feels as though this partner is here for you. But is there some work that you need to do? Is there something that you need to do possibly internally in regards to this situation in order to help make it better, in order to help make it the way that you want it to make? Now, these roles could be reversed. So this could possibly be, your partner that needs, or your person of interest that needs to do some internal work. But I feel like the validation from Spirit here is saying, yes, they are going to be doing that. I keep tripping on my words today, so I apologize for that. But what I'm really getting here is it also feels is that for some of you, you have already done the work. And this is that validation from Spirit saying, good on you for that success. We're going to continue helping you. We're going to help you move this forward. We're going to help you create the success that you're desiring in whatever field or energy that you're trying to put this motivation toward. But you do have to stop procrastinating, okay? Maybe for some of you, this has to do with a romantic decision, okay? Because sometimes that Seven of Cups has to do with decisions. So I feel like Spirit might also be saying, to some, and this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but I feel like Spirit might be saying, pick a partner. If you've got a choice of a few, maybe it's time to stop procrastinating. You don't want to leave people hanging. You don't want them to be in a place where when you're not making a decision, that the decision is just possibly made for you. All right, so let's get some valid clarification cards and see what's coming through. We have the Horse. Care for others and let them be free. Okay, that's exactly what I was feeling with that Seven of Cups. I feel like for some of you, this could be a choice on partners. Maybe perhaps you're dating several people. And you know what? Here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like, if you're just sort of leaving them hanging and not really in any place of giving them a reason to stay around, they may end up actually making that decision for you. All right. So I feel like Spirit is saying, look, in order to have a calmer peace of mind or a calmer energy towards whatever this is, because again, I did feel this partnership coming up. It's time to make a decision. And for those, that you don't want, or that you don't feel a connection with, or you don't feel that some sort of relationship can develop off of this, let them be free. Just be very honest and, let them go. All right? I feel like honesty and communication is going to be important in this situation. We also have the Kingfisher. Be patient and focus. So I feel like this is for those of you that are trying to create a career or trying to find a job, some sort of material aspect. I feel like, Spirit is saying to you, have that patience and continue that focus. It's interesting that we have that focus because we also have the Seven of Summer, all right, the Seven of Cups energy, which is really an unfocused energy. So they're saying, get out of that unfocused energy and start focusing in on what it is that you need to do. It's time to start the movement towards it. And we have the Badger. Bring your life into balance. So for some of you, this might have to do with an imbalance in some way. Are you concentrating more on work than your love life, or vice versa? Love life more than work. All right, maybe there needs to be a balance. Maybe that's why you're procrastinating, because there's too much energy going into one thing. And we also have this Two of Spring. So it's interesting because when we have the Two of Wands, it really does talk about, in traditional tarot, it really does talk about choosing a path. The path that you choose is going to be the one for you, but you have to make that decision. If you're standing there at the crossroads and not making a movement forward, how is Spirit going to start bringing you the blessings that you're seeking? All right. It's kind of like this boat, if it just stopped moving. All right. Like you may be, or having, dealt with some sort of troubled waters or some sort of financial issues, or maybe a relationship troubles, whatever it is. But if the boat stops moving, you're just sort of stuck sitting there. You're not doing anything. It's not a movement forward. And what you want to do is have those waters start flowing. You want to create that movement forward, however it is, in whatever aspect it's landing in. So let's take a look at relationships and see what's coming in. So relationships for Virgo, because it just feels like you may have been stuck, or maybe perhaps you were stuck. Maybe Spirit, for some of you is saying, good job. Good job, you made a choice, and now we're going to help you with this choice. But if you are in that place of being stuck, Spirit is still going to help you, but you have to make the decision. You have to make the decision. I feel like for many of you, especially with that Two of Wands energy, Spirit is saying there's not going to be a bad choice here, but go with your heart. What is it that you truly want? What is it that you truly desire? And start moving towards it. All right, relationships. So we look at this proposal. A romantic or business opportunity is indicated. So this is very similar kind of to that Two of Wands energy, is making a choice, right? Making a choice. Is there some sort of relationship that you want to blossom? Whether this is a romantic or a business, as it says here, business opportunity. I feel like it's sitting here. Maybe you're making a choice as to whether or not I should accept a partner or bring a partner in. Again, go with your heart, but you have to make a decision either way. We have the Chariot. Love this. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. The interesting thing about the Chariot is the Chariot has that movement forward. However, when we are coming from a place of being unbalanced, what can happen is, let's say, for instance, you have the horses that are moving forward pulling the Chariot. If one of the wheels of the Chariot breaks, it creates an unbalance, right? And so what Spirit is asking of you, because we did have that balance in here, bring your life into balance. And this is exactly what that Chariot talks about. Charge ahead with the confidence, stay strong and focused. Again, we have another, card of being focused. So it feels as though maybe your focus is off. Maybe, you're, again, spending too much attention on one thing rather than what you should be focused on. Let's say, for example, you're trying to build your business, but your relationships aren't going that great. So you're in this place of focusing in more on the relationships than what you should be doing is focusing in on the business at this time and doing the creation. Maybe you're procrastinating in some way because you're so focused on the relationship, or it could be vice versa. All right. So however that relates to you, I feel like Spirit is just saying, you know what? Charge ahead. Make the decisions that you need to make, stop procrastinating, and bring your life into a better balance in some way. We also have celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. So for those that are, this has to do with a romantic relationship. Again, bringing that balance in is going to make a huge difference. I do feel that for some of you, there may be a proposal that could be coming in. It may not be an actual proposal in the, engagement type of proposal, but this could be somebody wanting to have a commitment. Maybe perhaps you were dating and they want to bring it into a deeper level of commitment. Maybe perhaps you're going to be moving in with somebody. Maybe, for some, maybe there is going to be that actual proposal. But again, if you're leaving anybody hanging, or if you're in a place where you're not making a decision of some sort, that could bring in that unbalance. But also it brings Spirit to this place, or it brings the universe to this place of that a decision being made for you, and it may not be the decision that you originally wanted. And this is why you're asked to make a decision at this time. So let's get some clarification. I do feel that for some of you as well, I do feel not only either a new relationship coming in, or perhaps a deepening of a current commitment, but I also get that, once you make that decision, right? Or maybe perhaps for some of you, you're thinking about leaving a relationship. Either way, what I'm getting here with this celebration, it's like you make that decision and you start making that work toward it, and those celebrations just start coming in and they start flowing. That's when you have that element of peace surrounding you, because not only have you made that decision, not only have you chosen the path that you want to go, but this is where that flowing of that waters truly starts. All right, So let's take a look and get some clarification. Yeah, look at this. We have the 10 of summer. Time to express your love and appreciation for family, be it relatives or a chosen family of close friends. Congratulations may be in order for a happy, fulfilling marriage, as well as raising happy, balanced children. This is the 10 of Cups energy. Look at this. Celebrations, proposal, blessings such as a marriage. I feel like for some of you, this is really happening. Now, even if you are single, all right, let me put this out there. Even if you are single, this may have to do with relatives. It could have to do with, as it says here, your family that you choose. But I'm also getting here, especially if you're seeking a relationship, by bringing your life into some sort of balance, it's going to be bringing through a balanced and successful relationship. It may not happen immediately, but by continuing these practices, this is what's going to happen. It feels like something is coming through, and I feel like Spirit is giving you some sort of validation in a way of saying, look, you've been wanting this beautiful relationship to enter your life, and we're bringing it to you. But stay focused. Stay in the positive form of focus, not in some sort of negative energy or procrastination or being pessimistic, whatever it is. This relationship wants to come forward, so allow it. 6 of Autumn. Your success and prosperity have allowed you to pay off debts, acquire wise loans, or receive a grant or scholarship. In return for heaven's blessings, be sure to share the wealth with others through donations of time or money to reputable charities. Now, this may or may not resonate in what the words have to say. The 6 of Autumn, the 6 of Pentacles in traditional tarot, basically what it talks about is a balance. What you get is what you receive. All right. So if you're putting out negative vibes, you're going to end up receiving those negative vibes. If you're putting out a positive outlook toward a situation, even if you're single, or even if perhaps there's some sort of, negative tones going on in a current situation or whatever it is, start putting out those positive vibes. It doesn't mean that you have to sit there in this place of happy all the time. It's basically having a different perspective towards the situation in general. All right. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. So this talks about 3 of Swords energy. And that's exactly what I was feeling with this, is that for some of you, you may be in this place of feeling like things aren't working out, being in a negative headspace. And it basically says sadness is a part of life, but you don't have to endure it alone. You may need a little time to heal, but once you work your way through the emotions, you'll be stronger than before. So I feel like Spirit is saying to you, work out these emotions, or work out whatever it is that's bringing you into a negative mind space, what's bringing you into a place of sadness or depression, or maybe being pessimistic, or not looking at the near future with a optimistic outlook. All right, it's change this, because that is going to make the true difference in all of this. That is what is going to start bringing through these celebrations, may bring through some sense of a proposal, may bring through this Chariot, and allowing you to move ahead with this confidence. All right, so let's get a closing message from Spirit and see what's coming in. Closing message from Spirit. Closing message from Spirit. All right. Oopsie. We have the snow leopard. And it says, the Watcher. I feel like this is basically saying to you, really watch your emotions, watch where you're putting your energy, watch, the things that are internal to you. All right. I feel like it's time to really watch how your body's responding to things, how your mind is responding to things. Are you in a place of being more pessimistic than you are optimistic? Okay, it's the Watcher. It's watching yourself, though. It doesn't need to be particularly watching externally. It's watching how you and your energy is being filtered out into the 3D realm. So thank you so much for watching, Virgo. I truly hope this has helped. Have an amazing week. Many blessings, and we'll see you next time.